Welcome back, guys, to another episode of TekTopia, Tango Tek's Villager mod. Today, guys, we're going to do things a little bit different, and we're going to go visit Stina. She's got a amazing Mushroom Island build. Actually ran into her early in the season, and yeah, we talked about that a little bit. So, yeah, guys. So I'm going to have all of her stuff down in the description, but go leave her a like on her video and subscribe to her and all that. Show the love. So without further ado, here we go.
Hey, welcome to Sporesville 2.0, Light. Good to
Hi.
have you here. Now, this place probably looks a little bit different than the last time you were here. I think you were here when it was just a mushroom island. Nothing. You found this for me.
Yeah, we were early on. We were looking for a place to live, and I was thinking mushroom, but it's like this wasn't as big as I was thinking we were gonna need. So I knew you last season had a mushroom island. It's like, oh, hey, this kind of looks like something you might be interested in. So
And it was, and I was so thankful. Thank you for showing for there goes my butcher getting damaged.
You have
Again.
You have 2 butchers, don't you?
I have 3.
Oh, you have 3. Okay.
But it's the same one getting damaged, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we'll figure that out. But yeah, this is what I've done. I took my inspiration from season 2 that ended prematurely,
yeah.
and just continued the idea. So as you can see, I took the whole mushroom idea and ran with it.
Yes, and you really ran with it. It's like this
Really?
place. This place is amazing. I've been watching your live streams and a few of your videos, and
I'm having so much fun. Okay, so what I show you today, it's not done. Like, the village is still growing. There's still ideas I want to implement, but
okay.
We've been talking about doing this tour for a while, and I wanted to get it done for you.
Okay.
Over here is my lighthouse. This is actually where I live. I live in the lighthouse. It's right on the edge of the village. My storage room is in there. Mostly it looks good from the outside and not much to see on the inside.
That's how most creative builds are. It's like if you can get the inside looking great, you are a master builder. It's like I don't know how people do it.
It takes extra time, and I just haven't put the time into it yet. Maybe by the end of the season. So yeah, that's where I live, and I love this little bridge. I had so much fun making this little bridge. And my plan is, oh, I'm so sorry.
You're fine. Zebra hits me all the time, so it's nothing. It's no big deal.
I try not to hit people. My plan is to do more bridges like this on different parts of the island, but I haven't done it yet. So that's just kind of a proof of concept that's going to be elsewhere, but isn't yet.
I love these little bridges. Oh, and it goes all the way down.
Yeah, unlike the island. Yeah, don't pay attention to the fact the island floats.
What? No. Floating island. I don't see anything.
Yeah, exactly. The bridge connects to the bottom, but the island doesn't. Yeah, so this is Sporesville. Over here is the most recent thing that I built. I did this on stream this last week. And this is the second barracks. We have 2 barracks here on the island.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I needed more guards because that necromancer guy is really mean. He's awful. And he keeps killing my guards. So yeah. But pretty bare bones. I do like having the mushrooms on the floor.
Yes, the mushrooms all over. I wonder if that doesn't look like it messes with pathfinding at all.
So no, they haven't had any trouble with pathfinding there. And I used the open door concept with a big mushroom over the top, so they have a little bit of an outdoor area.
Nice.
Yeah, that was fun to be able to implement that. Because then they can come out here and train outside, and it still counts as part of the building.
Yeah. Like, see, this, and I'll show you later at our place, or my and Zebra's place. But these kind of things with the how you can do with the building and still count it as the building is just amazing.
It
So,
is. It is. This flooring with the coarse dirt and jungle wood. This is the path that should be all over the island
mhm.
and isn't. So that's another thing that
um,
I need to put in. I haven't put in any of my pathing, but that's the general idea of what it will look like eventually.
One looks really good.
So let's let these guys do their thing, level up and stuff, and I'll come show you what else is going on. We'll
All
go
right.
right to the center of the village, the town hall. So this is directly taken from my season 2 build. I did my best to recreate it exactly. It's not perfect, but that's
Mhm.
okay. It wasn't perfect the first time. And this is the town hall. And I think my favorite thing about this is the mushroom in the center. So you've got this whole build, and then you've got this mushroom just hanging
Remember,
out in the
is
center.
this the same mushroom you started with?
No.
Oh.
No, the mushroom that was here, I believe, was one of the brown ones, and I
Oh,
wanted a red
right,
one.
right, okay.
And it's so frustrating because when you want a specific mushroom, they never grow the right size. So I had to grow it over and over and over again till I got the right
uh,
size. And I finally got the right size, and then I made a mistake and broke the top block.
all right. This is 12, so you can't get the mushroom block,
You
can you?
can't get the mushroom block. So yeah,
Oh.
yep. So there you go. Little oops right at the beginning of the season. I was like, well, that just has to
I mean,
stay.
it works. Just don't look up there.
Yeah, that's right. Don't look up there. But I do like this. What's fun is because the building has ledges all around the outside, sometimes the architect and the tradesman will come and wander around the outside of the town
Oh
hall.
yeah. Uh,
So you get to see them outside of the town hall, which is really cool. Of course, the the tradesman who will come back in, the architect, he gets stuck and he stops and then he disappears and reappears back on the
mm-hmm.
inside. I don't know why he does that,
He's
but
probably. Well, oh, sorry. Probably most likely what's happening is he just gets too far outside of the house, and as soon as they're all the way out of their structure, they will despawn and respawn inside.
that makes sense. That makes sense. You mentioned before we started recording, I have a couple of guardians
Yeah,
here.
I see. This one is emerald, and that other one was diamond.
Yes, yes, I have an Emerald Guardian, and this is actually from Aletha Prime. Season 1, season 1, I gifted her Emerald Guardian. And so early on this season, she came over and gifted me an Emerald Guardian because, it was just a gift back.
Of course, why
And
not?
yeah,
Yeah.
and then Asher came and gave me a Diamond Guardian. So we've got the Emerald Guardian and the Diamond Guardian overlooking the village, keeping us safe.
Sounds like you need some more guardians around here.
I think I do. Actually, spoiler, there is a plan for a Guardian build. I just haven't gotten it done yet.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's coming. That's coming. Every house, everything you see up here are houses, besides the town
This,
hall and the barracks. So all
these
of these are house sixes.
these mushroom houses are amazing. Like
I
the
I love
level
them.
of of details, and then just the round mushroom house is just
It's so cute. And what I like, I really like how they came out on the inside too, because it's
uh,
just a nice, cozy a little house for
mm.
everybody.
Yeah, if I had my way on my houses at our place, they'd just be beds, like 6 beds, and then enough space for the 72.
Well, but where's the fun of that? I mean, this way they get to sit, they get to play cards, um, they
See,
get to
I'm
have
just
a meal together.
I'm just not that creative. uh,
I just want my villagers happy.
I did. Uh,
Yeah, so each and every one of these is a house six. I'm not even sure how many house sixes I have at this point.
it looks like a lot of them.
Yeah, I haven't counted recently, but I am almost always out of beds. Um, we'll go look at the last structure up here before we go down under.
Okay.
Over here is a big build that I just finished the last main episode that I did.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a windmill. It's also a house 6
Oh, nice.
and a house 6.
I've wanted to do like a tower build so bad, with just
Oh,
having
yeah.
keep pillaring them up.
Yeah, I thought about doing more floors, but it didn't make sense for the windmill to do more than the 2 floors.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah.
especially with your constraint. I guess you could have gone to 4s and 2s, but
Yeah, I
it's
could have gone to
still
4s and 2s, but
yeah.
you have to have the outside access. And with a windmill, you don't really get balconies above this level. So it didn't seem to make sense to go more than that. So the rest of that space up there is just wasted space
Oh.
for looks. But the idea here is this area back here is for me to farm mushrooms, the big mushrooms that I'm using in my
Oh,
builds.
okay.
Because, you want a whole area where it's easy to cut them down and let them grow and stuff like that. So yeah, that's all the upstairs stuff, but most of my village is down below.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes. So up here, this is basically where the guards are, people sleep. But if we come down here and there's access to the down below on every side of the village, this is where everything happens.
Oh, wow. How did I miss this?
This is where it all happens. So this is my farming level, where we have our crop farms. On the corners, well, all around there's house 2s. So this is where the original houses were.
Mm-hmm.
The very first villagers lived in these house 2s.
Mm-hmm.
And then as the village expanded, then I started going up above. But we've got the animal pens. We have the chef's area,
Mm-hmm.
where they make
Oh,
all
and I
the
love
nice
this. How you
food.
can just how this is a
Yeah,
wall.
it is a wall. It's totally a wall that
Mm-hmm.
they never use as a wall. But I like to see them working, and so I like to be able to
Yeah.
look in. Plus, it kind of makes it match the animal pens across the way. It allows it to kind of look the same. And then on the other side, we have the butcher and the blacksmith,
Oh,
which
okay.
also, again, is open sides.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a little. My favorite thing about the butcher is they open the door, they kill the animals, and they leave. They never actually come into this build at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just need to be inside the butcher house,
Yeah,
and then they can.
barely inside. They kill
Yeah.
the animals and then they go back out.
I'm noticing these mushroom blocks or the mushroom trees on the side of your builds here, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah. So because it is 112 and we can't have the stem blocks, I used bone blocks, and I think it worked out okay.
I didn't
Um,
I didn't even realize that. I just talked about how you couldn't have them earlier, and I thought
yeah,
those were stem blocks.
yeah. I think it gives a good.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
okay. Just a
looks like
second.
I might need to put some armor on.
All right. Yep. Everybody run.
Oh, oh,
Oh, they
where
might
are
be
they at?
okay.
Okay, they're over here.
They're always over there.
Oh, really?
Yep, because I only have one space in my village that allows for spawning, like the nomad and
Whoa.
stuff.
Oh, they knocked him into the water.
Did they? Is he done?
I guess. I don't see
Ow!
him. Well, oh, I'm in the darkness.
Yeah,
I guess. I don't.
maybe.
They knocked him into the water, and now
Maybe
he's
he despawned.
maybe. Oh, because he couldn't
Weird.
path. Oh, yeah. Here's the
Yep.
emeralds. 20 emeralds. Oh, so he was a.
Yeah, I have only the highest level guy coming.
There you go.
Yeah, little curious thing about my village is this is the only area where it's close enough to a corner where the
Oh,
nomads and things will
okay.
spawn. So they always spawn over here and come in.
That's actually very smart on guarding your area.
Yeah, which is why we have the barracks here and right
Hmm.
across the way. So anyway, yeah.
That was nice and
That,
exciting.
that that was an exciting little interlude, um, and here's my captain of the guard, Sir Cactus.
Sir Cactus.
Yep, named after one of my patrons.
Oh, okay. I thought he might have somehow gotten to cactus.
No, I've learned after season 1 where I based in a desert,
Mm-hmm.
villagers and cactuses don't go together.
I
They
mean,
just
they
they
just
don't.
like them so much, and it's
They
just
hug them
yeah.
nonstop. And of course, so this is my storage room, and it is directly underneath of the town hall. So
Okay.
it is in the center of the village,
Okay.
very,
Yeah.
very central. And underneath of this mushroom is where the merchant comes every day and stands. So it works out really well. All of the stuff is around, and yeah, he's always here with the stuff.
That's nice. I love this merchant stall idea. Was amazing.
Oh, it's so much better than Find the Tektopian. That was my least favorite game
I
ever.
mean, it was okay when you only had a few, like maybe 6, 10, and then
Yeah, as
there
soon as you
wasn't
had more
very
than a dozen.
yeah, and then it's just like because there's so many paths the merchant could take after that. It's like, well, I'll just
Yeah,
stand here and hopefully he'll come.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. This season, I tried really hard to only sell goods at the top price with the most possible. And
oh
that really
yes.
has helped my economy. Um, and that's what I've been trying to tell my viewers to do with theirs.
Mhm. Yeah, it's
Because,
just because the way yeah, I can't even talk right now. It's like if you only trade one, it's going to jump that price up either way. So it's five.
right,
If you do 5 or 1, it's the same. So yeah.
exactly. And so just being patient for having 5 full stacks of whatever, it
Hmm.
really helps. But it does mean being patient
Oh yes, and then going days with like
with nothing.
yeah.
So this is the farming level, but we're not done. We're not done.
Oh yes, trees, of
So
course.
this is the tree farm level. And
Amazing.
obviously villagers are smart.
Oh.
Andrew. Yes, there you go. Go home, Andrew. It's late. um,
Oh
I don't know if you've had this trouble, but I have had the worst luck with oak trees this season.
really? Oh,
Yeah,
was it not replanting?
well, it's not just the not replanting. If I planted them where they were far apart,
Mm-hmm.
uh, they the leaves would do this thing where they didn't have the leaf above the trunk, and then the villagers wouldn't recognize them as trees. And then
Huh.
if I put them too close together, then they don't drop enough
Yeah,
saplings for the villagers to replant.
because they're
So
still all together. Huh.
yeah, it's been super. Oh, I think I found the guy who took damage.
Oh, yeah. Although he shouldn't take damage because that was happening so much that Tango actually took
Oh,
that part out of the game that they won't suffocate inside of trees.
well, that's the first one I found in a tree. That's pretty cool. But yeah, this is my tree farm. Not sure what else to say about that. On each of these 4 corners, though,
Hmm.
I have put like a main structure. So over here is the school.
Oh, nice.
And at the school, the kids can come in here. It's a nice big open room. I have 2 teachers. Not sure that that's really helpful, but I have
Hmm.
2 teachers. And this is
Showing
my
him the world map. Hmm.
yep, this is the village map. It needs to be updated because there's stuff that's not on there, but that should be. And then over here we have the spawn village map, Tango's
Oh, nice.
Tango's village. so they can know where they came from.
Oh.
So we got the school over here, and I tried to make this as big as I could so that it had a nice,
Oh, of course,
roomy
yeah.
feel.
And also with now the overcrowding thing,
Exactly.
you need to have it a big school, or probably a
Exactly.
max school, so you can be
And,
able
and
to.
then all of the around this area is the mines. So there's 4 mines on each corner wall.
Okay.
And the druids do a really good job keeping them filled up.
Yeah, I've noticed that you need about a druid per,
Yes.
and it kind of.
This is the tavern.
I forget you can do this all the time.
These are my these guys sell you root beer floats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What that yellow stuff is. Okay.
Root beer floats.
Yeah.
um, I really like how this room turned out too.
It's amazing, and then they're just over here staring at you with their
Yes, it's
half
so fun.
smile.
It's so fun because at the end of the day, this just fills up and it is so full
Mm-hmm.
of Tektopians, and they come and they sit here, and it's funny because the snowmen will come and it looks like they're talking to them. It's really fun.
I just actually got our tavern up and going. We haven't
Did
had
you
one this
really?
whole time.
Whoa!
Yeah, well, we kind of uh bought a lot of other stuff first, and like we're buying more villagers, so the tavern just got very expensive, and it's like, yeah, we can't afford that yet. And yeah.
Yeah, one of my viewers was like, "Stop right now, buy all the expensive things, even
Oh
though you don't
yes.
need them yet."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so glad that they mentioned to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and of course, I've got a couple of different note blocks around, so the bard will, he'll play over here, then come over here, and so it just makes it kind of like
He just walks around.
they're
Yeah.
yeah they're
Yes.
walking around. It gives it a little bit more life.
Oh, it's
Oh,
amazing.
sounds like the village is waking up,
Oh.
which means lag is probably going to start happening big time.
How many do you
Um,
know about how many villagers you have?
I have no idea.
I think we're about in the same boat ourselves.
Last count, I knew that I had 30, but that was a while ago.
Okay.
This is my library, and this might be my favorite room.
It's like
Just
all the
because I
books.
love the inset books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man,
Well, yeah, I kind of
the mushrooms.
created a
Oh,
stronghold for these.
oh, no doubt. This is a lot. There's a lot
A
of
lot of
leather
books.
and wood. Man,
My season 1 library was so small that I didn't realize that they would go from bookshelf to bookshelf. But this one's large enough that it's like really cool because they'll read over here for a while and then go
mm-hmm.
over there, and
Yeah,
I love that.
just walk around, kind of looking at they target each bottom block.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's one thing that I really like about this library that wasn't in the last one that I did.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? Oh, and I think the last thing is something that I started doing new. I ran out of room for my animal pens. My animal pens up top were so small that the villagers weren't getting enough meat.
Mm-hmm.
Because they didn't have enough room to breed up the animals, and the butchers would come thin them out. So now on these corner sections, I'm building up animal pens. And of course, the cows are always in the way. Can you, cow, move. Thank you. Oh, you're going to take the cow.
Well, there's the cow problem gone. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, cow. Hopefully you go
Bye,
to a
cow.
better place.
I have one more room. I haven't finished this one. This is a work in progress, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this yet. Thinking about making it into another home, like doing something funny with a house
Yeah.
with dividers or something, but I haven't decided quite what to do. So, like I said, this is still a work in progress village.
It's very nice.
And we've got sheep. These guys just got put in here. Um, last time I played, so they haven't had a chance to breed them up and fill up the stall yet. But yeah, I think that's the village.
This is an amazing village, and starting like even there's just so much progress and so much more to be done. I'm
Yeah, and
guessing
that's
you
the
have so
thing.
many more ideas on this thing too, because
Oh, I do.
I can just be in here looking around and have ideas.
it's so it's so inspirational. And I've done bases in Mushroom Islands before, and I
Mhm.
always change it to grass and do the whole all that work. And this time it was like, no, I'm gonna embrace the mushroom.
Yeah, the mycelium, it's kind of, I'm not affected to it anymore because of last or season 4 of Titancraft. Uh, my base mate got Nate. He got all the mycelium from a mushroom or from the island and imported it to our place. So we lived on a mushroom biome, even though it wasn't
Not where it
mushroom.
wasn't a mushroom
Yeah.
biome. So you had the mycelium without the benefit of the no mob spawning.
Yes. Everyone would come over and like, wait, is this a mushroom biome? I was like, yes, it is. And it's like, but it's not saying that on my screen. It's like, oh, that's so weird. No, we're
That's
oh, it
so
was
funny.
amazing.
That is so funny. So yeah, anything? I think that's it. I do think that's it. This place is a bit laggy though, because
Oh,
everything
yes.
happens through here. So like the frames are just real in this room. But yeah, this is the hub of activity where everybody comes and goes. And
This is, yes. Well, thank you for inviting me over here.
well, thank you for coming, and thank you again for finding this island. Um,
You're welcome. I'm glad that I remembered that you did one last one. So I was like,
oh,
you were the first person I thought of when we decided it was too small for us, which it doesn't look like. Or
it, it's
I guess
it's
we
perfect
didn't.
for me.
Yeah, it wasn't too small. It was just the terraforming that was gonna have to do, and you did the terraforming amazing.
Well, thank you. Well, let's come out of
Oh,
the lag zone. Lag zone. Okay, okay. I spend a lot of time above ground simply because it's not as laggy.
oh. And oh my gosh, the windmill and just like all this, like the. I can stay here and just look around for a while more, but yeah, we've got. I guess we've got another uh episode to record real quick.
Yeah,
So,
I guess we better get on that.
all right. Well, thank you so much for inviting me over, and yeah, we'll see you again.
See you again. Thanks again. Bye.
All right, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. We had a lot of fun recording together. And as always, leave a like and subscribe if you liked the video. And don't forget to show Stina some love and go over there, like her video, subscribe if you're not already, because she makes amazing videos, as you can see. So we will see you guys next time. Bye.